It's impossible not to ask questions when you fly over the DRC. Why is a mineral-rich country embroiled in an ending conflict? Who are the actors of this conflict?
Kenya is deeply interested in Congo. Rwanda is deeply interested in Congo. Burundi is deeply interested in Congo. So Congo is a very small jewel, but its interest and the admirers are quite many.
What's the true nature of the war against the ADF? And will UPDF presence bring any change to the troubled Eastern DRC?
My fear is one that it does not achieve its intended objective, that it goes there, it's a short-term plan of going there, and they do not be able to achieve the intended reasons that took them into DRC to be able to deal with the ADF. They leave the ADF. They may have some, if information that we are gleaning from there is true, capture a few of them, but you don't uproot the entire system of ADF. And when then the UPDF returns back to Uganda, the ADF rebuilds again, then we'll have really done nothing.
For one, the question of Uganda's true interest in the DRC remains on the table.
Because we definitely fought a war in South Sudan. We fought a war in Somalia. We've been basically babysitting the regimes in Congo Brazzaville and Equatorial Guinea. How much economic gains has this brought in terms of new economic opportunities and business opportunities for Ugandans?
In December last year, the Uganda government announced that it would throw its weight and money behind the construction of 223 kilometers of road into the DRC. Those roads would connect Mpondwe to Butembo and eventually to Goma. The roads, it is said, will improve trade between Uganda and the DRC.
It's unheard of that a country can invest in another country for purposes of not thinking that you want to help the other country, but actually for your own economic benefit. In other words, so what the detractors are thinking is that Uganda has reached the point of saying Eastern DRC can be a very good backdrop where we can be able to obtain economic advantages without necessarily waiting for Kinshasa to give us approval.
Eastern DRC, a potential opportunity, a potential market, but every time I see the country, the way we are organized, I don't feel like we are serious enough here to build the springboard for being able to enter into those markets and take advantage of the dividends that come with them.
While Uganda has externalized the ADF problem, the rebel outfit is said to recruit mostly from Uganda and mostly from disgruntled young Muslims. Analysts that we've spoken to indicate the problem also requires local solutions.
Going to Congo may not even provide an immediate solution, maybe some relief. Because the moment you don't have a government present in the eastern Congo from Ituri to South Kivu, almost north to South Kivu, it means you may feel the vacuum when you enter, and when you leave, things will be the way they were.
There's also increasing criticism from political quarters on the sidelining of Ugandan institutions like Parliament in the prosecution of war. We leave the DRC with more questions than we went in with. But as part of the custom, we share a meal with the soldiers that have been at the front line for now 2 months.
After a long day of walking around the operational areas of APDF in DRC, we've now been treated to their finest meal, kawunga and beans.
Raymond Mujini, NTV, Eastern DRC.